गोविंद को भी दूसरे लेते हैं अल्लाह पर। हाँ अल्लाह पर तो दूसरे को भी लेते हैं हमारे पिताजी। नहीं यहाँ पर अल्लाह पर तो आगे भी से। हाँ वो कुछ हम प्रभु जी आए थे वो चले गए। ओम नमो ओम तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनावु कोन्हा तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनावुण जलोर्मिचक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम् उपासिता कंजन उलोकतत्वम् नात्मानम् अदाद्विदत् आदिदेवः उधर से पढ़ रहे हो तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशना अवघोना तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशना अवघोण तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशना अवघोना तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशना अवघोण जलोर्मिचक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम् जलोर्मिचक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम् उपासिता कंजनलोकतत्वम् उपासिता कंजनलोकतत्वम् आत्मानम् अद्धा विददत् आदिदेवः तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनानुघोना तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनानुघोन जलोर्मिचक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम् उपासिता कंजनलोकतत्वम् एक सेकेंड अभी स्क्रीन तो शेयर हुआ ही नहीं है लोग तो कुछ देख ही नहीं सकते। एक सेकेंड तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनावघोना तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनावघोन तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनावघोना तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनावघोन जलोर्मिचक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम् जलोर्मिचक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम्। एक सेकेंड चलिए आप लोग भी ज्वाइन करिए। हरे कृष्ण। तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनावघोना
तस्माद्युगान्ता स्वशनावघोना
चक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम्
जलोर्मिचक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम्
उपासिता कंजनलोकतत्वम्
उपासिता कंजनलोकतत्वम्
अद्धा विदधात् देवः तस्मादुगान्ता स्वशनावघोना
तस्माद्युगान्ता स्वशनावघोना
चक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम्
जलोर्मिचक्रा सलिलाद्विरूढम्
कंजनलोकतत्वम्
उपासिता कंजनलोकतत्वम्
Adha vidadati devaha.
Atmanatmanam adha vidadadidevah.
Tasmad yuganta sashanavadhuna.
Tasmad yuganta swasanavagurna.
Chakra sadila virudham.
Jaloormishakra saliladvirudham.
Upashita kanjanaulokatatvam.
Upashita kanjanalokatatvam.
Atmanam adha vidadati devaha.
Atmanamadha vidadadidevah.
Tasmaduganta Padana Tasmaduganta Susanavadura Jalo Chakra Sanlaviruda Jalo Chakra Sanlaviruda Upashita Purokatatam Upashita Kanjamulokatatvam Atmanam Attari Adideva Atmanam Attari Tasmad Duganta Susanav Jalor Vitakrat Salila Virudam Upasita Jamlu Katatum Natman Madha Pidadi Deva
Tasmat yuganta swashana avagurna.
Tasmad Duganta Susanav
Jalo chakra salimadvirudam.
Jalor Vitakrat Salila Virudam
Upashita kancham ulokatatvam.
Upasita Jamlu Katatum
Atman madhavid ajdevaha.
Atman Madha Pidadi Devam
Tasma,
Tasmat
from there, Yuga Anta, at the end of the millennium, Swashana, air devastation, Avaguna, because of movement, Jala, water, Urmi Chakra, outer circle of waves, Salila, from the water, Virudham, situated on them, Upashitaha, having taken shelter of, Kanjanam, Kanjam, lotus flower, who in astonishment, Lokatattvam, mystery of creation, Na, Atmanam, himself, Adha, perfectly, Avidat, could understand, Adidevaha, the first demigod. Lord Brahma, situated in that lotus, could not perfectly understand the creation of the lotus of himself. At the end of the millennium, the air of devastation began to move the water in the lotus in great circular waves. Lord Brahma, situated in that lotus, could not perfectly understand the creation, the lotus, or himself. At the end of the millennium, the air of devastation began to move the water and the lotus and the great circular waves. Yes. Hare Krishna. Yes, Ratnamala Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Lord Brahma was perplexed about his creation, the lotus and the world, even though he tried to understand them for 1 millennium, which is beyond calculation in the solar years of human beings. No one therefore can know the mystery of the creation and cosmic manifestation simply by mental speculation. The human being is so limited in his capacity that without the help of the Supreme, he can hardly understand the mystery of the will of the Lord in terms of creations, continuance and destruction. Hare Krishna.
Okay, even though you understand of 1 millennium, it is beyond the calculation of the solar years. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaudavani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasti Gauda Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Kaheshayo asavahamabja prishtha etat kuto vagyam ananyadapsu asti yadastat iha kanchanaita adhishtitam yatra tata nubhavyam. Kaha, who, Esha, this, kaha asavaham, that I am, abja prishte, on the top of the lotus, etat, this, kutaha, where from, va, either, abjam, lotus flower, anyat, otherwise, apsu, in the water, asti, there is, he, certainly, adastat, from below, iha, in this, kinchana, anything, etat, this, adhishtitam, situated, yatra, where, tata, automatically, nu or not, bhavya must be. Lord Brahma and the Gurudas contemplated, who am I that is situated on the top of this lotus? Where from has it sprouted? There must be something downward, and that from which the lotus has grown must be within the water. Yes, who's going to read? Yes, Amrita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. The
Yes.
subject matter of the speculations of Brahma in the beginning regarding the creation of the cosmic manifestation is still a subject matter for mental speculators. The most intelligent man is he who tries to find the cause of his personal existence and that of the whole cosmic creation, and thus tries to find the ultimate cause. If his attempt is properly executed with penances and perseverance, it is sure to be crowned with success. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So let us try to understand this Brahma's situation. Kahesha so asau aham abja prishtaha. Hare Krishna. Kahesha yo asau aham abja prishtaha.
Kaheshayo asavaham Krishna.
Etat kuto vakyam ananyadapsu.
Etat kuto vakyam ananyadapsu.
Asti adastat iha kinchana etat.
Asti adastat iha kinchana.
Adhishtitam yatra satanubhavyam.
Adhishtam yatra satanubhavyam.
Lord Brahma and the Gurudas contemplated, who am I that I am situated on the top of this lotus? Where from it sprouted? There must be something downward from which this lotus has grown, must be within the water. This is one and the previous. So the Brahma is trying to understand the situation, and that is what our inquiry should be. Somehow, when we are born, we have broader inquiries. If you have your own child or nephew or somebody, when they're small, they have a lot of inquiries. But somehow, this inquiry stops. Instead of inquiring, the person gets lost into so many things. They stop inquiring. Tasman Guru Prabhadyeta Jigyasusheya Uttamam. You go to Guru only when you are inquiring. Prashna. And the most important prashna, Sanatana Goswami asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what did he ask? Who am I? And why I am suffering? Ke ami? Question, who am I in the world? Why I am suffering in this world? So these kind of questions actually make us advance in spiritual life. Yeah. And this will make us advance. If the inquiry is not there, parabhavastavad abodhajatam yavan jigyas atmatattvam yavat kriyatavad idam manovai karmatmakam yena sharira bandhaha. Okay? So then what does it say? Parabhav, whole life is a defeat. Whole life is a defeat if I do not have inquiry. Without inquiry, my life is waste. So we should develop what kind of inquiry? Athada Brahma Jigyasa. When a man is engaged in sense gratification, he imagines some sense gratification. There is no happiness in this world. We imagine certain kind of sense in the mind. And then we are lost in that. We spend our life in pursuing those objects of sense enjoyment. We imagine different situations, sense enjoyment, and those unfulfilled desires. We keep working. But when person becomes frustrated in enjoying all these pursuits and all this sense gratification, inquiry starts within his heart. What is the inquiry? Athada Brahma Jigyasa. Starts inquiry. The very root of his existence. Why I am existing. Tasvad Yuganda Sushananu. Starting point. Jalomi Chakras Adiladu. And Brahma, what he was doing, he was thinking, a lotus comes from below. What is the somewhere? Something should be there from which it has come. These kind of common sense also is gone away. Prabhupada says this so-called modern day scientists, they start somewhere in between. There was a chunk and it exploded up. From where the chunk came, that they will not have answer to the dump. That's Darwin wrote the book, Origin of the Species. The joke is in that book, Origin of Species not told. He has told how one becomes another by his own speculation. That is also wrong. No species become one to another. They have done enough experiment, taking one species, putting so much heat, so much magnetic field, radioactivity, forcing some kind of change in the DNA. It has never become another species. Within that species only by crossbreeding or whatever, they could do something. But it didn't become another. Like breeding of cows people do. It doesn't become another species. Within that only some variants. And after some time come back to the origin. So people are not inquiring the absolute cause. They are happy with some temporary, at one level understanding. The jigyasa is not intense. And sometimes some people feel if there is an inquiry, then people will get offended. So I should not inquire. There are some people who think also like that. It's not like you don't inquire, don't understand, then your faith will be weak. Okay? So you develop quite solid faith. That's why Srila Prabhupada used to do that. He used to go for morning walks every day. He used to tell devotees, now you act like it at least. Ask. So full freely they used to talk. No, you say like that, but we have that evidence. They used to fully talk. Shri Radha Govinda ki, somewhere in their mind there is some kind of atheism. Also, they have just come to spiritual life. They're convinced, but also some doubts will be there. So they used to feel free. And therefore, these conversations we treasure, very beautiful conversations. And Prabhupada explaining very nicely in those. Actually, you should hear. Whenever you get time, okay, when class is there online, you can hear. Recording you have to hear. Please hear Acharya Prabhupada lectures. Go to Prabhupada Vani, you have lectures also with transcription. Not only you get the highest philosophy, you also get the voice of the Acharya. You will find tremendous pleasure in that. So now Brahma is born, the point is that he's inquiring. That's the whole success of it. And because there is a time, each millennium, one day, another day, one day of Brahma itself is 4.3 billion years. So one day, another day. And he's seeing the disturbances and all. He doesn't know what the origin. Trying to understand, trying to inquire from where this lotus has come. Something must be there. That kind of thing, what happened to us? We're not inquiring. We totally stop inquiring. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Bahunama Dharmanam Ante Jnanavan Ma Prabhate. If you inquire, finally you'll come to know the absolute truth. It's a matter of time. You'll come to know. But you don't inquire. Another point is that if you have an inquiry, then you have to look for a guru. Tasmad Guru Prapadeta Jigyasya Uttamam. How to know that? You have inquiry, you want to know the answer. Next, you need a guru. The guru is going to solve your inquiry, solve all your questions. Tasmad Guru Prapadeta Jigyasya Uttamam. You can solve all your questions. Very nicely said. The air of the device began to move the water lotus in great circular ways. So Brahma got into tension and he wants to know what's happening, why it is happening like that, why I'm in a situation like this, what are the difficulties, things like that. And Prabhupada is speaking something very interesting in the purpose that just by speculation you cannot know. If we do not approach an authority, the things which are beyond the capacity of the senses, we should approach an authority. But today the situation is we don't approach authority. We never know what happened 4.5 billion years ago. They say the creation started or what at that time. Okay, even if it is so, what happened that how will you know? Their process of knowing is, suppose you want to know what you're doing 20 years in Mangalore, it came 2002, sir. I would like to know. So better I write and tell you what I did. No, I don't believe what you said. I want pramana in the sense that I want to know your photos or your fingerprint. Photos is also okay, something better. But their paleontology is not even that. Some kind of imprint, on the wall, some kind of stamp. Very funny. What you'll come to know in that way. Okay? And that is what we are trying. Why don't hear from the person? Why don't hear from me? What happened? I hear what you are doing. Why you want in the way that I want to see your stamps of leg on the ground and see that. That's how they're trying. Thousands and thousands of years ago, what happened? Instead of looking for evidence like this, why don't we hear from the authorities? But it's beyond your capacity of perception. The human history is 1,000, 2,000 old. They're not even that much of proper details. So we are talking about a civilization millions of years ago. Hear from the Shastra. Hear from the Shastra. And today they don't hear from Shastra. They get one piece of bone of the ear to that. There was once this paleontologist. They got one just tooth. They say, this tooth is half man, half ape. We got a proof! Man has come from apes because they're looking for a proof. They still don't have. So they started jumping around. We got a proof, half ape, half. So based on that tooth, they built the whole body of the ape, which was totally laughed by the other scientists. They don't do like that. Not only that, they made the whole city with it. The white photo also they made, the whole city they made, everything they made just based on the tooth. And later in that area, they dug more. They found out the tooth belonged to actually a pig. Can you imagine the joke? How much speculation goes on? How many people actually did? One name was also given to the species, and big drama also happened. And then the whole thing became a joke. Because speculation is like that. Why don't we accept the pramana from the Shastra? This is the great misfortune of the modern scientists. They do not want to accept anything from above. They want so proud of themselves to figure out. They are so tiny. Like now we are taking Bhagavatam class. In this room there is an ant. What the ant can understand? It's not possible. Better to always hear from authority. Then it can understand. The human being is so limited that we don't accept I am limited, I am small. So much limited is capacity without help of Supreme, we can hardly understand the mystery of the will of the Lord from the creation content. Without the help of the Lord, we cannot understand it. So Prabhupada is saying, no one can know about the mystery of creation, causing manifest simply by, but that is what is going on, mystery of mental speculation. Therefore, in Bible, there is POVP, we are building a whole planet. You speculated, you imagine how the cosmos is, this is why how the cosmos is as explained by the Shastra. Okay, who am I on the top of the lotus? Where from it sprouted? There must be something downward from which the lotus has come. Okay? Brahma is speculating, and by speculating, you don't get answer. Therefore, after that, Krishna made a sound. Ta, pa, tapasya. And then Brahma started tapasya. So without tapasya, we are sincerely doing sadhana. It is not possible to advance in spiritual consciousness and to have the perception of this thing. Okay? The most intelligent man is who tries to find the cause of his personal existence, and the whole cause of creation tries to find the ultimate cause. That is the most important. Okay? If the attempt is executed properly with penance and perseverance, sure will come. So, Ussa, Nishya, Dhairya, okay, with Viru Tapasya properly, Tattva Karma Pravartana, definitely success will come. Okay, with advance, it's like Prabhupada used to say, have full faith. You follow the guidance I have given, certainly advance the spiritual life, and one day see Krishna. But we are not so sincere. Takes time. So creation of subject matter Brahma and beginning creation is generally subject matter of speculation. People imagine, even though there is clear details given. Prabhupada used to say, we don't want might be, maybe, perhaps. We want facts. It's like there is a murder. The judge will say, I want facts. Similarly, you want to understand creation. Better read from the book is present as facts. The scientists, even though so much proud of themselves, cannot present everything as fact. They say maybe, must have been, there was an explosion, perhaps it hasn't. What are they talking about? So the intelligent person is, he has inquiry, wants to understand the cause of its existence, to understand the whole cosmic creation, how it is situated, and tries to find the ultimate cause. Okay? He wants to know the ultimate cause. Okay? And along with this inquiry, if there is a proper penance and perseverance, definitely everything will come with success. So one sense is that we don't have inquiry. We have to have inquiries, and that will happen. Number two, we have to do some tapasya. There is sambandha, avideya, prayojana. Sambandha means basic relationship. Avideya means process of Krishna consciousness, which you have spiritual practice you are following to persevere. And prayojana, what do you do when you see the result? Okay, what is the phala, ultimate phala? Like sambandha, I am a servant of Krishna. This world is also Krishna's energy. Avideya, chant Hare Krishna. And prayojana, dance with Krishna, serve Krishna, and see Krishna face to face, and achieve pure pleasure of service to Krishna. And so this is wonderful. So this is a very nice line. Attempt is properly executed penance and perseverance. Then it is sure to become success. So there's the encouragement of the Acharya. Please take up the process seriously. Prabhupada used to say, have full guarantee the process works. Hare Krishna, any questions by somebody? No questions. Hare Krishna, Purtavandi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Please explain about the Abhideya and Sambandha. Those three things, Prabhuji. Abhideya is...
No, they're just technical word. Sambandha. Sambandha means you, Sambandhi. You, God, and this world, what is the relation? Called Sambandha. Abhideya means the process for realization that you're saying Paramatma is present in the heart. But how can I see that? Abhideya process. What is the process? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. And then prayojana is that what is the final result of it? Just like a boy and a girl together, sambandha. Abhideya, they live together. And prayojana, child is born. Correct? Similarly,
yes,
for us, Krishna, Krishna face to face and serve him. That is your prayojana.
Yes. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay, something, wait. Before you go, something interesting. See, the new batch is starting on Monday. Okay? People are with me in 2, 3, 4 level in English and also in 2 in Hindi. So mostly you are there. Others who are not there, some idea I'm telling you, and see that you can participate in that. See, at least for me, English and Hindi, I see, I lost 99%. If you can make success of 20%, imagine today 5,000 people would have come to marathon, not 250, 20 times more. If you're constructing temple, collecting funds for temple in 20 months, we'll collect in 1 month. Everything will go 20 times. Process is this. At least I'm doing for Hindi and English. If I take a class, and also I'm implementing it for you. If I take a class, say, at level 1, I will have 4 or 5 people with me, which really like admins, like already you have, but these are not ordinary admins, these are 16 rounders. And level 2, when the class comes, you'll bring them in your Bhakti Vrikshas. Okay? You will be forming a Bhakti Vriksha and you will be guiding them, definitely connected with the post teacher and the post.
So I need all of you, those who are Bhagavatam hearing, many of you are sincere. Some of you are in level 1, level 2, some of you are in level 3, some are in level 4. That's fine. One nice service I'm giving you. Please, for the sake of the temple, at least 15 people you take care and see they don't leave us. You come to the level 1, you will be admin or whatever you call, warranty facilitator, so many things you call. For 100 people, I'll give. You have to keep in touch with 100 people, encourage them to attend classes, whatever. What I'm accepting is 20% success. That's all. Level 2, when they're coming, 20% of them are present. Okay? Okay, is it fine? So you see that take them through all the process we have created. We have created a filtration process and not ayaram, gairam, we come sometimes. That you can other just like morning Bhagavatam class. Sometimes they come, sometimes not come. But level 2, I don't want like that. I want serious people to be there because those who are serious, they make them also distracted. We want serious people to be there, but at the same time, that requires hard work. Okay, so you will be kind of a one-point contact for them. This course level 1, and also level 2, and level 3, level 4, Diksha, second Diksha, and you go back to the spiritual world. In between Indraloka and all, if they are getting lost, take them back to the spiritual. Okay, it will be good. So every batch you can do the service and form 1 Bhakti Vriksha, 2 Bhakti Vriksha, 3, 10, then becomes, you form your own Bhakti Vrikshas and then train people in the Bhakti Vrikshas who to take charge. Then you can be in charge of sector. Sector means you will have 5, 6 Bhakti Vrikshas, 100 people, and 5, 6 sectors, Chakra, 500 people. At least target to offer to Radha Govinda, each one of you 1 Chakra. Means maintain 500 people for Krishna's service. Okay? Good for them, good for us. Okay? Is it fine? So those who want to do this service, please write to me. And also write to me what time is convenient for you. 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Okay? Whichever language. Youth batch is starting massive. Very big batch. It is bigger than adult batch. So for that also I will require this service because we want to keep it very organized and very challenging. We have been training people for, to some extent, for youth classes separately. It has been going. Children department is separate, youth is different, adult is. Please don't mix them up. Different mood. You give the youth their own space. Otherwise, they feel subdued, like children. All elders go and sit in children class, small children get scared. We are giving them a space. We are giving bigger children a space. We are giving youth a space and adult a space. After this is settled, which may take 6 months' time, we'll go gradually. We will make 1 more adult keeper, 1 super adult, elder batch, maybe about 55, something like that. 25 to one group, and then after that, more teachers quickly get ready. Okay, is it fine? I am urgently in need of people who will be in charge of Bhakti Vrikshas. I want to quickly form as many Bhakti Vrikshas as possible. At least let us target 100. Okay, but I need 100 leaders who are chanting 16 rounds. Okay, so you have 18 days. If you are already in your 2, 3, 4, there itself we are breaking into Bhakti Vrikshas, and new Bhakti Vrikshas will be formed with every batch. Every batch, let us form 100 Bhakti Vrikshas. Why don't we can do that? It's easy. It's easy. Just we are becoming lazy. That's all. Just imagine every month 100 Bhakti Vrikshas. How wonderful will be the preaching? So come to the level 1, train 100 people out of 100. If you can bring more, great. You bring 100 out of 100, super. Even if you bring 20, I'll be happy. Take it. Bring at least 20 people to the level 2. And they see that they are sincere, they are chanting at least 1 round. And okay, we will have meetings with all Bhakti Vriksha leaders regularly. Okay. Please, humble request, do see that we are successful in this way. Then Mayapur, not 250, you would have got 5,000. When we said Mayapur, we are coming, everybody said, oh, we done half a million people. Whole Mayapur was blocked, registration. I called the office and said, it's not like that. It's not well organized. Only 250 people are coming. 250 vacancy. If it was well organized, so many more could have come. Is it okay? Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindhave evacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnava namo namah. Anantapuri Vaishnava Nindi ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, everybody.